Hey guys, it's Maddie, and today I'm going to be doing a tattoo tour because I did get 10 tattoos in 1 year. When I turned 18, I kind of went crazy with them, so I'm going to show you all of them today and explain the meanings behind them, so let's get right into it. My first tattoo, I actually made a video about. You can watch it, I will link it right now. It's on my left wrist, and it says, "We are what we love," right here. And it is in Taylor Swift's handwriting. If you know me, you know that one of my only personality traits is being a fan of Taylor's, as well as Harry, but we will get into that later. I've been a Swiftie since her first album came out in around 2006, which I was like 4 at the time. I immediately started listening to her. My parents must have like gotten me the album or something. I honestly don't even know. Maybe my sisters or something. But this lyric is kind of off of Daylight from Lover. But it actually is what it says in the prologue to Lover. It says, "We are what we love," which is her sign off for the Lover album, and then Taylor. So I just really loved the simplicity of it. I thought it was a good first tattoo, something kind of minimal. I definitely wouldn't regret getting this one, so I thought it was a safe choice. And I think when it comes down to it, everybody's a representation of the things that they love, and I think that's beautiful. Of course, I will always get the comments that are like, "Oh, I love Taylor Swift. Am I Taylor Swift?" You know, there's always going to be those people that try to be funny about it. The second tattoo I got is this butterfly on my right arm, and if you are a Harry Styles fan, you know that this is the tattoo that he has on his stomach. And I love Harry. I also love butterflies. They've always been kind of like a symbol in my life and throughout my family, so I thought this was a really cute thing to get as to pay homage to Harry, but also has a little bit of a meaning to me as well. It's just kind of like a subtle reminder. You would just look at this and think like, oh, she has a butterfly tattoo like every other girl, but if you're a Harry Styles fan, you know that he also has it, so it's kind of like a cute little inside thing if like fellow Harrys would look at my tattoo and they would get it. My third tattoo, I got the same time as my butterfly, and it says art on my arm. It's on my left arm, and I just love the simplicity of it. If I'm being honest, I actually found a pin on Pinterest of a girl who had the word art like right here, and I didn't want it, you know, right on me, right in the center, so I got it on my arm. And it's really cute. I sometimes forget about it, but then like when I'm posing, I loved it. This is my good side, so I always pose like kind of like this, and you can see it. So I actually really love the placement of it. It did not hurt at all. Art has always been a constant in my life and one of the most important things to me. It's been something that has gotten me through anxiety. Like every time I'm sad, upset, or even if I'm happy, I turn to art. Whether that's drawing, photography, videography, you know, like making YouTube videos, painting, you know, singing. I think art is such a broad term, and I think almost everything can be considered art. I think that just living is artful. I think art is just probably the most important thing in my life, one of the most important things for sure. So that's why I got it on my arm. The fourth and fifth tattoos are 1964 and 1960 on my inner elbows, I guess. These are the birth years of my parents. So my dad was born in 1960 and my mom was born in 1964. My parents are my favorite people ever. I just love them so much, so I wanted to get something to, you know, show how much I love them. And I know a lot of people have like dates or years on their bodies, so like this is kind of like a basic one, but I don't care because obviously my parents were so special to me and they're just the best. So this is kind of a tribute, I guess. I don't know, but I also love the placements of them. However, I do get eczema, and I get it, of course, right here. So I did know that going into the tattoo, so it's kind of my fault, but sometimes I get flare-ups like right on them. It doesn't like hurt the tattoos, but it does, like, you know, sometimes my eczema does go on top of the tattoo, so it looks like a little weird, but it's okay. My sixth tattoo is matching with my sister, and it's 333 on my wrist. This is an angel number. Everyone thinks they're E's because like when I'm going like this, they look like E's. So everybody loves to be like, "Why do you have E's on your wrist?" Even though a lot of people do know that they're 3's, you know, they just like to joke with me. So super funny, gets me laughing every single time. So yeah, this is an angel number for encouragement and being on the right path. I'm one of 3 sisters, so that was also another factor. My mom's favorite number is 3. And also, this is so crazy, I got this tattoo like probably like 8 months ago, but I just found out like the other week that my life path number, which is your birthday like added up, mine is 12 plus 19 plus 2 for 2002, and it's 33. So that was crazy to me because I was prompted to look it up because I saw a TikTok that said don't get your angel number tattooed because it can change, get your life path number. And so I was like, oh god, I got my angel number that at the time tattooed, so, but turns out it's 33, so maybe it was just meant to be. 333 angel numbers I know are like so huge right now. I don't even want to call it a trend because it's not a trend, but like a lot of people are getting into angel numbers and figuring out their meanings. And personally, I've been tapped into trying to like notice the angel numbers in my everyday life, and I see them so often, and 333 is definitely one of the ones I see most. So it's definitely still my angel number and it follows me around, but there's also like a deeper meaning besides it being an angel number. Just threes have been kind of like, I don't know, a constant in my life or something that shows up, you know, a lot. My 7th tattoo is right here. It says everything will be all right in my mom's handwriting. So again, my mom is my favorite person ever, so I wanted to get something in her handwriting because I thought that would be so special. And if I have Taylor Swift's handwriting on my body, I feel like my mom probably should also, you know, it just makes sense. Something that she used to say to me all the time, and still does, because I suffered from really bad anxiety. It was much more severe when I was little. I still have anxiety, but it's definitely gotten better as I've gotten older. So it was something that I needed to hear, and something that would always make me feel better to hear her tell me, because I trust her so much, and if she tells me it's going to be okay, then I do believe her. Also, a reference to Sign of the Times by Harry Styles. Sign of the Times is one of my favorite songs ever in existence. I think it is such a beautiful song, and sometimes it's just like when you hear it, you're like, you ascend, you know? That's the story behind that one. My 8th tattoo is Delicate, right here under the butterfly. So I got this one because of Delicate off of Reputation by Taylor Swift. Surprise, surprise. So Delicate is a track 5 on Reputation, and if you are a Taylor Swift fan, you know that track 5s are the most vulnerable tracks on all of her albums, and Reputation is my favorite Taylor Swift album, so I got the track 5 of Reputation, and Delicate is just a song that really kind of resonated with me. I think that life and love and basically everything is delicate, and you have to treat it with care. Everything you do, you should treat with care. So I got this in the Reputation font actually because I wanted it to be like a subtle reference to Reputation. Obviously, if somebody looks at this, they just think it's Delicate in like a gothic font. They wouldn't know that's Reputation. I just thought this was fun, especially under the butterfly, because butterflies are delicate, but the font itself is not delicate, so it's kind of like a juxtaposition. And Delicate is just a beautiful song. I think it's important to be vulnerable sometimes. And the meaning behind the song itself is that Taylor was at an all-time low in terms of her reputation, and she needed her lover, Mr. Joe Alwyn, to accept her at her worst, which I also thought was beautiful. And I think that it's just so important to have the people you love in your life should be able to accept you for whatever you're going through, the lowest point in your life, the highest point in your life. They should be there for you. And I also thought I just love the word delicate. I think it's beautiful. My 9th tattoo is You Sunshine, You Temptress on my left arm, and it is in Harry's handwriting. So this is a lyric from Fine Line, which again has the same effect on me as Sign of the Times does. It is just such a beautiful song that I never get tired of listening to. And again, it literally, I just ascend when I hear it, like the trumpet part. Don't get me started. If you couldn't tell already, music is very influential and important to me. Like, along with art, music is art, but it is probably the most important thing in my life. I think everything I do has to do with art or music. Almost everything, at least. I think this lyric is beautiful, kind of like what I want to be. I want to be somebody's sunshine, but I also don't want to seem so attainable that I'm undesirable, you know? I want to be confident and be my own person, no matter like who I'm with or what I'm doing. I want myself and everyone else around me to recognize my own value and cherish it, not just take me for granted or, you know, whatever. So I love the lyric, and I think the words are just so beautiful together. So yeah. So my last tattoo is a thigh piece. I got this one in November, so this is the last tattoo I got. I'm definitely craving another one, but I am going to hold off for now because my mom would be really mad at me, and I also think like I'm only 19 now, so I may regret getting a tattoo if I just keep going, you know, because I'm so young. But I don't think I would regret it. Anyway, so my 10th tattoo is a Sagittarian goddess kind of thing on my left thigh. So I'm a Sagittarius. The sign's also known as the Archer. Taylor Swift also has a song called The Archer, which is a track 5 on Lover. So a lot of people in my life, the people I love most, are Sagittarius. So we all share that sign. So that sign has been like a constant in my life. I'm not huge into astrology, but I know a little bit about it, and I know that it's just not a coincidence. A lot of people in my life are Sagittarius. The Archer, the song, also influenced the tattoo. I think that vulnerability is so important, like I said before, and sometimes it's okay to need somebody. And Sagittarius are known for passion, curiosity, intensity, and adaptability, which I think I identify with. If I didn't really identify with my zodiac sign, I don't think I would get a tattoo of it. So like I said, I don't know too much about astrology, but I know that I identify with my sign, and that a lot of important people in my life also are Sagittarius. So those are all of my 10 tattoos as of right now. Do I want more? Yes. Am I holding off for now? Yes. But I'm designing things, trying to come up with ideas, and like sitting on the idea for a while, because most of my tattoos were very impromptu, spur of the moment things, besides of course my first one, since I had 18 years to think about it. But I actually did come up with it only like a few months in advance, I think. So yeah, those are my tattoos as of right now. Comment below your favorite if you want to, or if you're a Harry or Taylor fan, let me know. We can talk about them, because I honestly don't have that many Harry and Taylor fans that are friends of mine, so it'd be fun to talk about them. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!